This is the Cholo News Report for Sunday 17 February 2019. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reports that the U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Forces have taken control of al-Bahus Fawqani, following the surrender of the last remaining ISIL militants in the town. It ends a project launched from the Great Medieval Mosque of Mosul in northern Iraq in 2014. When Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi seized advantage of regional chaos to proclaim himself caliph, suzerain over all Muslim people and land. But its reign of terror over minorities and other perceived enemies, marked by massacres, sexual slavery, and the beheading of hostages, drew a forceful international military response that pushed it steadily back from 2015. On Friday, U.S. Army General Joseph Votel, who oversees U.S. forces in the Middle East as head of Central Command, said the end of the territorial caliphate would lead to a more dispersed, harder-to-detect network of fighters waging guerrilla warfare. Militants attacked an army checkpoint in Sinai Peninsula, killing and injuring 15. It is estimated that 11 are killed, but that has not been confirmed. 7 militants also died in the attack. Military spokesman Tamir el-Rifai said soldiers at the checkpoint exchanged fire with the attackers, killing 7 of them, and that forces were pursuing more of the suspects in the area. Last February, Egypt launched a larger-scale operation to eradicate the militants, throwing thousands of elite troops backed by fighter jets, helicopter gunships, tanks and naval vessels into the battle. Egypt often announces that jihadists have been killed in military operations, but statements that security forces have suffered significant losses are very rare. Boko Haram fighters have killed 8 people in an attack in Nigeria's northeastern city of Maiduguri, a leader of a civilian task force said. 2 residents were shot dead and 2 suicide bombers blew themselves up in Friday's attack on Maiduguri's Chidari Polo neighborhood. The incident comes a day after the group overran a military base north of Maiduguri on Thursday, stealing an armored vehicle and torching buildings in the attack. Voting is delayed in Nigeria for a week hours before polling was due to start, because of violent incidents in the lead-up to the election. Proceeding with the election as scheduled is no longer feasible, Commission Chairman Mahmoud Yakubu said, citing logistical issues. President Muhammadu Buhari, of the APC party, urged calm and appealed to Nigerians to refrain from civil disorder and remain peaceful, patriotic and united to ensure that no force or conspiracy derail our democratic development. His main rival Atiku Abubakar has called for calm over the next 7 days, saying, "I'm appealing to Nigerians to please come out and vote and I'm asking them to be patient about it." North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is to arrive in Vietnam on February 25 ahead of the second summit meeting between the two leaders on February 2728 in Hanoi. He will also visit the Vietnamese manufacturing base of Bac 9 and the industrial port town of Hai Phong, one source said.